Good afternoon, guys. Mondo here from the CastleShave company. Going to do a quick shave video. Nothing long, nothing spectacular. Got really not too much to say other than I'm expecting a really big mail call pretty soon. Anyways, I'm going to start off with some Proraso white. Shave cream for today is going to be Jermyn Street for sensitive skin. Tobs. Haven't used that stuff in forever. And to pair it up, since I don't have the matching aftershave, I'm going to be using Grecian horse from A&E. Apparently they're coming out with a really new one. Can't wait. Anthony Esposito was doing a test shave with the shave cream. Brush for today, going to be the Shave Mac. Like my badgers, so I really stick to them. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing the first thing on video that I have never done. I'm going to be doing a face lather. And the reason I say that is because a couple people have actually confronted me and said, you know, you're getting a really thin lather or so on and so forth. I believe I've worked that all out, but I still want to get onto the face lathers because I never do them. Anyways, you always got to learn something new, right? So, cream. And I'm going to drop... I'm going to get a nice and healthy amount here. I think that's good. Anyways, forgot to put on the Preshave. Oh yeah, the menthol comes right out. Anyway, so this Jermyn Street's got a really nice fougere type of scent. It is a fougere, all in all. I didn't know that when I bought it. Actually, this is one of the very first shave creams that I ever bought. Has to be like maybe the third one I ever bought. I bought the Taub Sandalwood. And I bought, my very first purchase was actually Billy Jealousy, the hydroplane. And that one, the Billy Jealousy really took the fun out of shaving. So I moved from that fairly quickly. And I went to Taub's, where the Sandalwood has an excellent scent. Just the performance isn't at par for me. This one, same concept, excellent scent, performance isn't at par, but I'm gonna use it anyways. Just gonna dip it in water here and go straight to town. Oh yeah. Ooh, she's got a lot of water in her. That's something that I overestimate sometimes, is how much water the Shave Mac can actually hold. It can be really serious. You don't really think about it, especially after you wring the brush. And it can be fairly dry looking, but it's really not. Anyway. The shave cream's coming on really nicely today. Maybe because I actually got a healthy amount, who knows. But anyways, great suds so far. Excellent. Feels really great, smells really great. That's one thing about Taub's, they've really got the scents down packed. Like this is, it's such a nice cologne-y scent. It's nice and thick, so the lather's there. It's very creamy, so it's very soft. So, I would have to say you can sometimes overload your brush really easily just by dipping the tips of your brush in too much. Like what I did just now. I probably got enough lather for like 10 people right now. But it feels great going on. So, not sure if I did this already, but forgot to mention the star of the show is my custom 7/8 ShaveSmith. Let me wash up my hands here so that way I don't get any soap on it. Dry them off. Check this bad boy out. Got this custom made from Chris's ShaveSmith. He's got his logo in here, so you can see the little anvil. Beautiful 7/8, fully straight, worked spine just a little bit, not just enough. Holds an excellent edge. She is near wedge, I would say. And she's got a nice French point, and I kind of asked him to bring the French point into a nice point into the scales. He also did me really well with the silver wedge inside, and he really did an awesome job on this razor. Got the twisted monkey tail as well. Beautiful work that this man knows how to do. Anyways, let's get started. Oh yeah, what a clean cutter. Beautiful. She is so smooth. So, something I never really mentioned, especially for beginners. When you're coming down your cheeks and you go 1, 2, I like to do long strokes. I see a lot of people that like to do those short strokes. When I get to about this point right here, I go across. So that way I line up the goatee perfectly to where I want it to be. That's just something that I like to do. I find that it works. You don't necessarily have to do that. But if you choose to do so, I promise you it will be much easier. Oh yeah, she cuts so good. I really enjoy putting new edges on things, and I really enjoy testing new edges. If there is one pastime that I have to say I love the most, would have to be, unfortunately, honing. It's like, don't you have anything better to do? A lot of people look at me while I'm honing, because I'll hone in the kitchen, and they'll be like, but don't you get tired of that? No, actually, I don't. I actually find it extremely relaxing. It allows me to think, it allows me to process, it also allows me to get stuff off my mind. You know, there are times where, you know, you're just overwhelmed and you just want to home. Not that you need to do it, but you want to do it. And even if the razor doesn't need a new edge, but it's been used maybe 5, 6 times, slap a new edge on it anyways. I don't put much hone wear on any razors, so I'm not worried about that. I used to when I first started. When I first started, it was like, yeah, those razors were getting a beating. If I show you my old Sotd, you'd be like, what the hell happened to that? But it's okay, because now my razors are perfectly normal. Another thing I like about the French point is, if you have a goatee like mine, it literally curves right in perfectly. It was as if it was made to match my goatee. This was actually the very first razor I bought. So I bought this in October of 2017. And because it was taking so long to get done, Chris is a perfectionist. What happened was I ended up buying 2 Sotds in the meantime. Because when I was doing my research and I read up about it, they said on the forums that it was beneficial for you to have two razors so that you could alternate them, especially when one's being honed versus the other one's in the den, right? It will also prolong the edges of each one. So anyways, I took that advice and I bought two TIs. Cost me $400. And I'll be honest with you, it's better off buying a gold dollar. Same work to hone them. I didn't know that when I started. Like I said, guys, I only started in October of 2017. You know? So, when I started, I was like, all right, whatever. These are good. These look cool. You know, that I'm going to have a lot of fun shaving with them. I didn't have no stones, no nothing. Right? I got my first set of stones in May of 2018. No. I got them in February of 2018, along with my ShaveSmith custom that got delivered to me February 14th. Never forget it, because it was like the most exciting thing that ever happened to me at that point. I was like, finally I got this thing, it's custom made, yes, right? It's like a one-of-a-kind razor, right? It's a lot more of an excitement when you go down the custom razor path, and it was just a lot of fun, you know. And Chris also really taught me a lot. That man has the most amount of patience that I've ever seen. Anyways, I think that is more than enough suds for my across the grain. Wash up my hand a little bit. I got suds everywhere. Anyways, starting from here. And sorry guys, I don't really pull the skin because I find it uncomfortable for the stroke. But I still get a super smooth feel, especially on the cheeks. The cheeks I have nothing to worry about, it's the neck I have to worry about. Oh yeah. She just fights through everything. And considering she's a wedge, she should. Wedges are known to take thick or coarser hair, but they have less flex in the blade, right? The extra hollows or the hollow grinds, they tend to kind of flex with the skin. You don't notice it, you don't see it, but you can definitely feel it after you've been shaving for a little while. And that's what I noticed. And I also established that they weren't very good for me. Maybe it's because of the type of beard that I have, or lack thereof. But the hair growth that comes in, it can really, it doesn't sit too comfortably with extra hollows. Like, extra hollows do not sit well with me at all. And ever since, I don't have any more. But I do have a full hollow that looks like an extra hollow. Sorry, I have a half hollow that looks like an extra hollow. And the reason being is because it's the 9/8 and the actual point of the actual blade is a lot longer than even an extra hollow. That's just because of the size of the razor. But realistically, it's half. Then, beautiful. All right. Third pass. Trying to keep this short for you guys. I don't want want you guys sitting here worrying about time and how long I'm gonna take to finish my face. And I'm really excited to use the A&E Grecian Horse AfterShave because I did my last shave with it. It was just so good. I have the full set, but because the scents paired up very well, I figured, you know what, let's mix and match instead because I haven't used Jermyn Street in forever. But A&E definitely has a wicked base, wicked soap. Scents are awesome. He spends a lot of time on them. He does a lot of R&D. And believe me, I don't even know him. So not really promoting him in a sense that, you know, I have a reason to. I just like his stuff, that's all. Just the same as I do Holy Cow. I don't know the owner there either, even though I know his name. Or Barrister, man, any of these guys, I don't know them. Like I said, I'm new. So, across the grain, I like to stretch, only on the neck area for this. I try to stretch in other places, but it just doesn't work. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. Ah yeah, beauty. So, this is another thing that I don't usually do on camera. I'm gonna do the swoop. I think I did this once before, but just want to get all of this right here. Oh yeah. And now I'm pretty sure you guys just saw that. That wasn't a very favorable feel. Getting yourself at the point of the razor. What? She cleaned up pretty nicely, so I'm not gonna complain even if there is a little bit of blood. So far it looks like I'm okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? Another thing that I noticed is that when you're shaving, we like to do from down here to down here, right? And then we go from up here to up here. One thing that I've noticed is that sometimes after your shave, you might feel a little bit more stubble around this area, which is why when I go up against, I go and clean it up. Because I don't want to feel that stubble. I still got a little bit right here. I'm gonna have to clean up. Anyways, let's do the other side. Perfect. All right. That worked out very nicely. Get some excess water off, and let's do the mustache. Mustachio. Perfect. Yes. So now here. Awesome. I got myself a little bit here and here. I don't think, nope, that's pimple. Wonderful. Always find something new in the mirror. All right, perfect. Looks like I could use a little bit of touching up right here. Get that. Perfect. Oh. Now I'm good. Okay, here. Right here. Perfect. Right here. Does this scare you guys? Because it can definitely scare me sometimes. Sometimes I go on with such an awkward angle. It's like, how do you even get that down? And I think I am gravy. Perfect. Let's rinse this stuff off. Ooh, I can feel a couple spots. All right, perfect. And we've got Grecian horse right there, baby. Smack this stuff on. Feel like Home Alone. See, that's the beauty with witch hazel. No burn. I don't think there's any alcohol in here whatsoever. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining. Have an awesome day. Let's just recap. We got the A&E Grecian horse. We got Tailorable Bond Jermyn Street for sensitive skin. We got Shave Mag D01 with all those suds. And the CastleShave lather bowl that just didn't get used today. Anyways, guys. Oh, wait. ShaveSmith. 7/8 custom. Find them on Etsy. Follow the CastleShave as well on Etsy. See you guys all soon. Have an awesome week.